morning comes creeping. Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? There's an old piano and they play it hot behind the green door. Don't know what they're doing, but they laugh a lot behind the green door. Wish they let me in so I could find out what's behind the green door. Not once tried to tell them I'd been there. Door slammed, hospitality's thin there. Wonder just what's going on in there. Saw an eyeball peeping through a smoky cloud behind the green door. When I said Joe sent me, someone laughed out loud behind the green door. All I want to do is join the happy crowd behind the green door. Sleeping, watching till the morning comes creeping. Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? Green door.
Alright, so like I said, I want to go over the actual events. So, to summarize, number one, these people who don't seem to understand that reality is so far from the shit that comes out of their mouth are going to get it right. That's number one. Ooh, that's a pretty thong. What a pretty thong. What a pretty thong interrupting my lives. That's a pretty thong. Alright, how do you think that you're going to get on my panel with such an odd name? Go ahead and cam up. Who are you, Four Seasons? That's the name of a hotel.
Right.
It's the name of a fucking hotel. Four Seasons, you better get on camera or you're about to get banned. Come on, Seasons. Your name is Seasons. You're on my fucking panel. Right? I don't care what you have to say, nigga. You don't run me. I'm a grown-ass man. See, I don't have any authority over me. You don't run me. I do what I want. I say what I want. I do what I want. And it makes you mad, and I enjoy it. I really do. Why should I let you talk? Honestly. Well, apparently you don't have any followers. Why be mean? Because I don't fucking know you. I wasn't being mean. I asked you a question. Panel up. See, all y'all weird on this shit. All y'all act like people can't get mad. Yes, we can. I don't fuck with you. The fuck you talking? I own all my own shit. I run all my own shit. I ain't about to let nobody disrespect me, my nigga. Fuck is you talking about, bro? I've been to the roughest hoods, environments everywhere in this country. You niggas do not know me like that. None of you. You know what I mean? Alright, cool. So is that you? Alright, put up two fingers. That's a video, see? Okay, here we go. Alright, cool. Now, if you want to turn it off, if you want to leave it on, that's up to you. I don't know if you want your identity out there. I just needed you to cam up so that I understand that it's somebody who exists. Alright. Now, hopefully they'll be positive. I don't know. But, no, I'm not mean to anyone. I'm fucking aware of what this is and what goes on here. Am I not, honey?
Yes, you are, very much so.
Alright. So what's up, Seasons? Go ahead and talk to me.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about the Batman stuff. Like your connection to Batman. Like, I know a man in Connecticut. I feel an echo. Am I echoing
Let
on
me
your
see.
end?
I can adjust your mic. Hold on.
I think I might be echoing. I'm sorry, folks.
Oh, you have echo cancellation on. I just reduced your mic background noise, and your mic volume is automatically adjusting itself, so that's about the best I can do.
Oh, wow. You're like way more advanced with techno than I am. Or, technology.
A
I
little bit.
am
It's
on
just
that.
you click the button and it tells you the settings for your mic on here.
Can I do that?
I'm not sure. Honestly, probably not on this platform since I'm
Oops.
paying for StreamYards. It's probably only allows me to control it.
I have too, but anyways, I just wanted to ask you, like, did you love Batman as a young man, like a young child, or?
Yeah, a little bit. I dressed up as him a couple of times. I had some pictures, but my family sucks, so I don't have any of them like on hand anymore.
I just find it interesting because I do know a man in Connecticut who actually has like a bat cave, and he gave me a tour, and it had all these, like, the figurines, and then at night he puts up the bat call. He's got like the what do you call it, the light that goes up in the air.
Yeah, the bat signal.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. Do you have
That's
that?
cool. Do I have that? No, of course
Yeah, do you
not.
have it too?
Of course not. I'm not someone who's obsessed with comic books like what you're describing. I'm the real deal. I've been Batman before I even knew I was fucking Batman. It has nothing to do with an obsession with the comics or the movies. It has to do with the calling of what I do.
So you don't.
I mean, I might get to that point
You don't
at some
follow
point.
what put
I'd like.
out in terms of like the movies or the
Yeah, I follow it a
books
little
or
bit.
anything like that.
I'm into it. I'm trying to
You
start
really
reading the
feel
comics
that you are
again.
Batman.
I don't feel. I mean, I've proven that. I mean, you can
You
look
are
at my
Batman.
rap sheet. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So what does being Batman mean to you?
Just everything that the films depicted, which would be number one, being an eccentric billionaire, being somebody who actually had money like that, which I have, and have all the receipts for. If people want to call up the banks, they can make them print up the records because Charles Schwab actually deleted the records of my accounts. And they had the records of my accounts. Like they can definitely validate that I had an account there. Like if I needed to prove it, there's ways to prove it. But like I said, I don't need to do that to anyone. But I think that that's a component. I think that being tough and being able to go in these environments, like I've been in the shelters and I've been in and out of jails. I've done the whole nine. I've been in all the hoods. I've been through everything. So I think
do
that
you
learning.
drive a black car?
Well, let me finish my answer first,
Oh,
and then we'll
okay,
get to the
okay.
next question.
Sorry.
I just think that there's elements comprised to making somebody certifiably Batman. I don't think it's something anyone else could do because they don't have the experience I do. I mean, I did bar security for literally years on years and never been touched. And I did old school bar security, meaning that I really put hands on people and sent them running to the police. So anytime I want. And I even, like I had just done bar security a little bit recently, not too long ago, and was doing the same thing. So, I mean, I've got police as witnesses. I just don't keep their names on me or anything. So, I mean, like I said, everything
what
I'm
is
describing, it
bar
matches with the movie
security?
and the description. Go ahead.
Like you're a bouncer? We call it a bouncer. up here.
I'm not
East
a
Coast.
bouncer. I'm not a bouncer. I'm the bouncer. But yeah.
You are okay. I
I'm
was
not,
just
I'm
trying
not
to figure
joking
out-
about that. I mean, if I reference to you where I've worked, you would be like, holy
No,
shit.
I don't
mean,
even know that. I
Yeah.
was just wondering what. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I,
Like
I
nobody
ran,
will
I ran the
ever-
show. Any bar I worked for, I ran the show. That's a fact. Everybody who's anybody knows that.
Do you wear the mask when you do the running the bar?
No, because I mean, like I said, the Batman concept has been a fairly newer concept as far as really wearing the mask and coming out as Batman. But I've always, I mean, you can look at my past shows. I've always referenced to it and used it because I felt the same way that I was it. I mean, the purpose is really just fighting crime and injustice and standing up for what's right. But again,
I love
you know,
that.
yeah,
I
I mean,
love that.
Yeah, that's really what I want to do and what I enjoy, and that's what I was already doing. I mean, people don't really understand. I mean, Jennifer knows a little more than most people. She doesn't even know everything because she's not there for everything. But I literally just shut an illegal organization down myself. I mean, hands on, not too long ago. So I mean, I was doing Batman shit this entire time. And like I said, I don't talk about these things. Batman
Right.
wouldn't either. I let I just let things be and ride it out and ride their course. And I think that I get put in the right place at the right time or the wrong place at the wrong time. And I just think that somebody has to stand up for what's right. And at the end of the day, it's just about justice. And like I said, I don't look to other people to get my justice. I get my own.
Yeah, and I think that's a very valid point these days. There's so many followers and not
Yeah,
many readers. And
definitely.
it's respectable that you're not trying to, like at your real job and gig, dressing up like Batman, but you're doing the actions of like what he would do and
Yeah.
get justice and be fair and be, do the
Well,
right thing.
it's like perfect that you say it that way because I mean basically the dressing up it's really just well, number one, it's part of the territory. I think it's one of the first steps towards the direction I'm going, and formulating the suit, and it gives me more ideas and concepts for how it works and what I'm looking to do. Which it's all I'm in development stages as far as building the suit, which I am doing and is going to happen. But the suit that I'm building is going to be so on another level, and it's not going to be like a one-piece suit. I mean, this might have like 3 to 4 levels to it of things I'm putting on.
You gotta
And
put some glow in the dark, like glow sticks. I know it's more fancy.
well, I
Kind of like a
would,
boomer,
I would,
but
and
like
I mean,
glow
I
sticks.
could add that as an accessory. The issue with
LED
that,
lights.
well,
LED lights.
let me explain.
Yes, go ahead.
I have LED lights on the Bat scooter already, but if I put them on me, it's gonna mess things up because the goal is to be all black to blend in with the night, so that nobody can see me coming. So
Or leaving.
right, exactly. So
Right.
if I get lights, then it's really important and vital that I don't do that because
Yeah, but when
that's
you walk
yeah.
in the room, you should have some LED lights, like around the head piece or around the chest piece. Maybe not.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean a lot of them.
You
Some
can get
of
them
the
at the
movies
dollar
have that.
store,
Right. Um,
and hook it up.
Yeah. Well, I have
That'd be
LED.
cool.
I have
I
LED
mean,
lights right here in my room from there,
Yeah.
so I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Well,
Well,
what
anyways,
I
I
was
just want to say hi to you.
cool.
I find you very interesting. I'm not here to troll you at all.
Appreciate it.
I'm not a troll. I understand why you were hesitant, like to bring me up or anything, but I would never would do that. Well, not that you know, because you don't know me. But
Well, I mean,
find you very interesting.
I definitely believe you. I believe what you're
I
saying.
love
Yeah.
your premise behind this. Doing good.
Well, let me just finish that idea for you so you can understand. I mean,
Perfect.
basically, the dressing up is really a cover, and this is what
Well, it
people
gets
don't
what gets
understand.
attention.
Well, yeah, but
It
it's
got
a
my
cover.
attention.
Let me explain. Right, exactly. But let me explain to you why it's a cover. I mean, number one, it's a money
Right,
maker.
right.
So, like, when I buy a new suit, it's all for money because I know that I can take that and translate it to money on this platform because I'm monetized. But it's really a cover because, like I said, what people don't get is what I'm trying to do is on a whole nother level. Like, I'm trying to literally basically stand behind this symbol and do the entertainment on the surface level, but then be doing all the actual like Batman assignments undercover, which will not be televised on YouTube or even spoken on.
That's smart.
Right. So that's what people don't get is it's not just a dress up thing. It's not. I mean, even Jennifer and I talked about maybe doing like parties and stuff to make some money, and I like you know, that the youth likes it and it puts a smile on kids' faces.
It does,
and,
though.
yeah.
And what you're putting out here would be such a good influence on the youth. Like, if I don't know Jennifer, but I think what you're talking about together is valid.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of role models anymore, to
Right.
be honest with you, and the whole thing behind this is good. So,
Yeah,
I don't know,
right.
reconsider it. I mean, you do what you want. I just want to
No,
pop
no.
in
I mean, I'm not.
and
I'm
talk
not.
to you a little bit,
I'm
you
not.
know?
There's nothing to reconsider because I'm not. I'm not rejecting it. I mean, I'm saying that's definitely something I'm doing. I'm just saying that it's all a cover on top of that, meaning that it's going to cover my ass because again, what I want to do is actual Batman activity. She heard me, so I appreciate the support. Thank you for coming to the panel. She was a good guest, right, honey?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she was cool. Had no issue
Yeah.
at all. All right,
Very calm.
let me go ahead and get rid of these weirdos. Oh, here she is.
I
Probably
got
just got
kicked off.
Thrown off or something. Hi.
Oh.
Can you hear me? Seasons? We can't hear you right now if you're talking.
It got kicked off.
Yeah, it happens
But
sometimes.
thank you for talking to me. I just wanted to say goodbye properly.
No, yeah, you're fine. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was wondering why you just dropped off, but yeah, just that was all I was telling you. Just the point is that, nobody's done what I'm doing in the stance of.
The Wi-Fi is
like-
going in and out, so thank you, and have a great night. And
Cool.
uh,
Yeah, you're welcome anytime. I appreciate you. I can't hear if anything else was stated. My connection is kind of weird too sometimes. All right, cool. So yeah, she was a great guest, so that's better.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's my thing, man. Like I don't understand these games with all these other weirdos of like them, just all the weird acting. Like I've done too much. I've already accomplished too much. There's too much real history that I have that people know me and know how I get down and who I am for anyone to front on me. You know what I mean, honey?
I do, right?
Like
I get it.
I'm really. Am I not really like? I'm not fake, right? Like I'm really about that. I'm really like I come from this. Like I really represent being a man. I don't back down to nobody. Is that not a fact?
That's a fact.
Like I haven't backed down to whole armies of people. Correct?
No, you have not.
Right. So is any one dude gonna be be able to
No.
stop me where other people couldn't or back me down or intimidate me or do anything to or with me?
Never.
Right, so like, people gotta understand, man, like YouTube is YouTube, homie, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't talk on YouTube. That's why you wanna pretend you can't figure me out, but you do have me figured out. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying, honey?
I do, I
Like they
understand.
act like it's confusing or something. Like I really come from this shit. Y'all don't. Y'all are YouTubers. Don't try to enter my world.
No.
That's what you don't do. Don't enter my world. My world is my world. Your world is nice and normal and I don't come from that. I come from hell, homie. You know what I mean? Like actual hell. Like for real. I'm not lying. Am I lying?
No, you're not.
Like I'm saying,
There's-
why would anyone antagonize and attack an individual who lived in shelters repeatedly?
Exactly.
Like, do they have any concept of how bad these environments are that I lived in repeatedly? Like nothing?
Right.
Like, dog, I'm not like a dude that I go in the shelter and I hide and shit. Like, I'm a big motherfucker. Like, it ain't like I can just be like hiding in the corner scared and shit shaking. Like, no, like I hold my own everywhere. I run shit with grown men. Is that not the truth?
That is true.
Since I was yay high.
Mhm.
Since I was young. So
I've seen it.
So that's
Yeah.
my only issue is when people try to like rewrite reality, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
like they're someone or so, like they're God. Like, bro, y'all are weird, man. And that's all you gonna get every time. Every time y'all do something or a theatric or you say something or you type something or whatever, and if anybody's trying to disrespect me, even if it's in reality, like, am I gonna respond, honey?
No.
No. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing you're gonna gain or get from me because I don't play those games. Like I said, I'm from the street. I'm a gangster, like certified. Like, I don't know what y'all are talking. I really don't, because I don't sit here and talk. I have all this history. I really fucking do what I do. I'm really about my business. I get down. People know me, so like I'm not gonna sit there and have people pretending and shit. You know what I mean? There's always like, like a new person. But that's my thing. Like, these people act like they know me, honey.
Right, they
Like,
don't.
if they knew me, they would watch what they say to me, right?
But I think, yeah,
If they really
definitely.
knew me, they'd probably watch how they talk to me, right?
I agree. They
I
should.
mean, doesn't everyone else who knows me?
That's right, yeah.
You've seen? Do they disrespect me and shit?
Nope.
Do they talk to me any type of way?
Nope.
Right, for good reason, right?
Exactly. I
Like,
know.
I don't even have people that play me close.
No.
Like, Jennifer is the closest person to me, and that's because I want her to be.
I want you to
Well,
be
I mean,
too.
it's not because of that, because she wants to be too, but I'm just saying she's someone I allow to be close to me.
Yeah.
Even when we were going through shit or whatever happened, or even when she backstabbed me, I still kept sticking with her and was around her, was I not?
Yes, you were. You didn't give up. You fought.
Right. So, I mean, other than you, there's not too many people that play me close. You know,
No.
I'm cool with people. I'm nice, right? I'm a nice guy, but people shouldn't get it fucked up.
No, don't not get it twisted.
Because this angel turns into the worst devil real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like like I'm a spirit. Like, I'm spiritually gifted. I have a spirit inside me that, like, I've talked about it in my songs. I said in one of my rap songs, I got a monster that crawls up out of me and goes like this and opens my head and crawls up out of me. And I'm not kidding. Like, that's a real thing.
Oh, I know.
I'm not playing like that. I mean, for like, when I have Venom as my symbol, every day that me and Jennifer do our chat, I have a Venom symbol, because
Yes.
that's like the spirit that lives inside of me. Like, I'm not kidding, bro. Like, I mean, like I said, if people feel like they can take on this spirit inside of me, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. I wish you luck. It's like the And1 mixtape tour when he says, if you think you can get out there and try to do something better than they do, or you know what I mean, or make them look bad or whatever, you go out there and you do it, because if not, you gonna look stupid. That's what they tell them.
Yeah, I agree with
It's
that.
the same thing with me. Like, if people feel like they can come for me or whatever, cool, but actually come for me. You know what I mean? Don't do this YouTube, oh, I'm coming for Tyree, and no, you're not. You're just talking.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just fluff.
Right, like, there's a huge difference between talking and reality. You know what I mean? Like, you people on here have been talking for years. Like, you are never gonna jump. Y'all are bluffers. Like, that's clear. That's what you get labeled as. That's it. There's no changing. There's no going back. There's no, oh, I want to be real now. No, it don't work like that. You can't be fake for years and then real one day.
Right.
It don't work like that. We don't give freebies. You know, they think this is Fuddruckers and shit. They think you get a free chocolate chip cookie ticket.
Right.
That's what they think. They think I'm Fuddruckers.
It's true.
Niggas either think I'm a bank or they think I'm Fuddruckers now.
Right.
Real shit. They think I do beef and they think that I give free tickets for cookies.
Nope.
I don't do either. Like,
Not at all.
I'm really
Neither.
from the hood. I came out of struggles. Like, I've lost a ton of people in my life. Like, I lost my own dad. Okay? Like, I don't know what people are talking about. My mom's got paranoid schizophrenia. I've been on my own since I was 16. I've been in every corner of every street that you can name and imagine. I've seen the worst of the worst. I've been involved in everything. I literally am the leader on all these blocks. And you've seen it, have you not?
I did.
Everywhere I
did.
go, do people not stop their cars, honk? I run into everyone that I know in every city. Am I not?
Oh.
Is that not a fact?
Yep. Yes.
I went to Louisiana on camera on I think on this channel somewhere, well, one of my main channels at the time. I think I probably privated it. Yeah, I put it on private. But I went to Louisiana, and I don't know if you, yeah, you should remember, because that was when I was coming to see you. And remember, I stopped in Louisiana, and you
Right.
helped me with the hotel. Do you remember when the black dude came up to me in the street?
Oh yeah. I do remember that.
And what did he say? He goes, well, do you remember what he said?
No, I don't remember what
He
he
goes,
said.
he goes, I know you. He goes, I know who you are. That's all he said. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was in 2021.
I don't know him. What he was saying was something way deeper that people on here could never understand, and they don't want to understand. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I
He
think
was
I know.
saying he saw me roll by like I do, because I'm a little like, I don't look approachable in the street. I don't act the way I act around you or any of these people. Like, I'm really a gangster, homie. That's what these people don't get. Like, I'm a whole monster. Like, seriously, I have no emotions, no nothing. I'm the coldest thing alive. So, like, what he was saying was he saw me in my element, like, coming through, walking on his block, and all he was saying was, I see you, like, I know who you are.
Oh yeah, I recognize.
That's what he was saying, like I know that he was basically saying, I know, he knows that I'm not the one to fuck with, and that he could see who I am, that, like, my soul.
Yeah, in that aspect, yes.
That's what this is about. That's what everything, that's what I do all my music for. That's what I put all my all into everything I do for, is about soul and spirit and getting the message to people, which is about that. Like, Tupac talked about it all the time in his music. He'd say, he'd literally say, like, he's like, so in the night when you see a real nigga holler and shit like that, like, that's real shit. That's not fake. That's what people don't get. So, like, when you get people on here saying, oh, the white boy shouldn't say that, y'all don't even get what's going on. So, I mean, if you can't even register what's really happening spiritually in front of you, then y'all just shut up. Don't you agree?
I agree.
That they should just be quiet, because they don't got the balls to do this or walk this walk. So how can they speak on it?
Exactly, you're right.
This is infinite universes beyond their comprehension. I'm just being honest. Like, me in the street is a totally different element. So, like I said, like, he saw me and he was just, he was saying, like, he could see my soul, basically, because it's you can see it. The fucking, like, my aura, like I said, a lot of people's auras, they extend. I don't know if it's everybody, but I think people have different ones based on, like, how awoke they are. But my aura extends way beyond most any normal person. So I can walk into a room and the whole energy changes.
Oh yeah,
I can walk down any block or street, the whole energy changes, and I'm talking for, like, a long ways before I even get there.
Well, yeah, I mean, people felt it here when you came here for that little over a year.
Apparently, because I affected a lot of shit real quick.
Yeah.
Right?
They saw you too.
Right. So, like, these butthurt people and all this weird, like, we want to pretend we're doing a smear campaign, that's been over with, bro, for literally, like, it was over before it even started.
Right.
I don't waste my time with none of these people. We're going to ignore these people and get the fuck away from them.
Yeah.
That's the policy. Get the fuck away from them. Don't talk to them. Don't nothing. Don't acknowledge them. I'm going to get on my scooter and ride away. I'm going to run away. I don't care. I don't want to talk to none of these suckers. Period.
Right.
I'm done with this bullshit. I'm not going to play these games. I never did. Hell no. You know what I mean? You can't, because this is the way it works. It's based off respect. That's the game. And I'm not ever going to let a sucker try to change that, or a sucker think that they're going to do something to me and that's going to change anything. Like I said, if anyone wants to challenge this spirit, go right ahead. Good luck.
Yeah, find out.
I don't know what to tell people. Like, I can promise that the spirit inside of me doesn't lose. It doesn't lose. It's like coming up against Venom.
Amen.
It doesn't. It doesn't back down. It doesn't know backing down. It doesn't know fear. I'm being honest. I don't care what nobody thinks. I've backed my shit up. I can talk how I talk because I backed it up. Like every step of the way. That's what y'all don't get. Like, I'm earning stripes in the street while y'all are talking shit. While y'all sit on your ass. You know, while y'all hate. While y'all don't want to work or whatever. Y'all want to be lazy bums. Is that not a fact, honey?
That's a fact.
Like, the fuck? They was worried about me taking Green Bay over. I basically did, I guess, in some shape or form.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not going to say I took it over. I mean, it's nothing to really take over. Who wants to take it over? I mean, not saying it's such a horrible play. Like, I like it. There's cool things about it that I like. You know, a lot of the people suck.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's not really a place that I want to take over, you know?
Right.
Like, yeah. I'm not even a Packers fan.
Yeah.
I don't even like him. I didn't like Aaron Rodgers. I can't stand him.
Glad he's gone.
Yeah, and he did exactly what I said. Like, he's the epitome of a narcissist. Like, he fucked up the whole season, fucked up the whole team, and then didn't take any accountability, and they didn't hold him responsible.
No.
Or maybe some of them did, but, like, they don't do it, like, to the point they should. Like, they should really get in his ass and get in his face and be like, yo, like, you came here and you, like, didn't give a fuck. Like, what's that about?
Exactly.
Because that's what I would do. Like, if I was on the Packers, I would have been in his... Like, I would have been at him every day making sure that he understood where his loyalty lies and that he needs to actually try.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the difference between me and people there, being honest. Like, a lot of people, like, and people in general. Like, people are fake as fuck. Like, why was none of his teammates telling him shit like that?
They could have been just behind the scenes.
I doubt it. Because if they were, you would have heard about it.
That's true,
If they were, you would have heard it make the headlines, or they would have said it in one of the radio interviews. It would have made the headlines. But no one did that, and that's what I'm saying. People are just content with their fake illusion lives that they're living.
Well, New York Jets can have them.
Because I would have told him straight up, like, I literally would have told him, listen, Aaron, you're not going to fuck up this season for me. Period. That would have been my first. I'm not kidding. I'm being straight up. I might have been even no one on the team, and I would have addressed. I would have been the first to confront him.
I know you would.
And I would have said, you're not going to fuck up this season for me. I think you're full of shit. I don't think that you really want to be the quarterback for us, and you need to prove that to me. And if you don't, then we can just step outside. That's what I would have told him.
Oh, I believe it.
And I mean straight up.
I know.
I would have said, fuck all that quarterback shit, hiding behind the fucking linebackers and shit. Like, it ain't gonna work with me. You're gonna either fucking play your hardest and do what needs to be done, or you can get the fuck on somewhere and quit the team. You know?
And that did.
I don't care. I'd tell them straight up. That's what I'd say. I don't care about your rat-ass fake check. I don't care about your fake money. I don't care about this bullshit. I don't care what the coaches say. You're going to either fucking play, my nigga, or, you know, you can leave or I can leave, because I'm not going to play this bullshit.
Right.
That's what I would have said.
Yeah.
And at that point, if they wanted to, you know, do what fags do and throw me off the team, cool.
Right.
Because I wouldn't have put up with it. And that's the difference between me and them. And that's why I'm a winner and they lost. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't want to win. People don't want to win. I'm being honest. I've been through it too many. They don't want to win. People want to lose and politics shit.
Oh, yeah.
People are cowards, man. People don't want to win. Like, I want to win. If you don't win, you're a loser.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to be a loser. In other words, what I'm saying is people want to win. Everyone want to win, but they want to win the wrong battles. Like, people get stupid. Like on here, it's the same thing. See how I'm a genius? Everything I say connects. They don't want to play the game. They want to win. They want to win the way we're winning and I'm winning, but they can't. They don't want to put the work in necessary to get to this point.
Correct, yeah.
Everybody want to win, but they want to win against me. There's no way to win against me. We're not in the same league. That's what these people don't get. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't be a nobody-ass clown who's down here, way below me, is like below dog shit, and think that you're going to come against the guy on top. It don't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's levels to this shit, right? Y'all made these gay-ass songs. Did they not?
That's true, yeah.
Look, they just printed the quote for you. There's your press release for the next newspaper. The Tyree, the Tyree Herald. That's what the paper's called here, honey. The Brownsville Herald.
Oh, okay. What they'll put the Tyree in instead.
I'm probably gonna make the Herald at some point if I haven't already.
Right? You never know.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't have any issue with what Jared does. I mean, you know, if he records me in a positive light, I don't have an issue with that. But there's a difference between that and what's been going on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Let me see. Oh, look. Somebody else said the truth. They needed you, Tyrese. No one on the Packers had the balls to get in Aaron's ass. That's what I was going to say originally. They needed you in Aaron Rodgers' ass. You would have made a man of him for sure. I mean, I think so. I just think that it's not even about... You can't make a man out of someone that bitchified. I mean, do you not agree, honey?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if he was a man... No man is going to throw a season, basically, not care, and look like a surfer, not give two fucks, and then just sit there like, oh yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers, and everything is just... Like, I honestly think he hates himself. I think he hates himself.
Yeah.
I think he hates his existence. I think he hates his life. I'm just being honest because there's no other explanation for how you could be content with being a loser.
And all he did was complain. Complain.
Right. So this is what... And guess who's to fault for that? The NFL.
Yeah.
The enablers. You know who they are. The NFL. The coaches. You know the coaches just sit there and kiss his ass. Whatever you want, Aaron. The bitches, all that fake pussy that they have to revolve around and they can't even get. I mean, the pussy is dictated. It's not dictated off of them. It's not like Aaron Rodgers has any game. It's just dictated off, oh, he's the quarterback.
Right.
I'm just saying, is it not the bitch's fault too? You know it's their fault too. I mean, they're dating these motherfuckers. They're fucking them.
Yeah, no, I remember meeting the actress he was going out with at a game. She's fake as fuck, yeah.
Exactly my point, which is why, like, it would be weird if I enter the NFL. It would just be a weird... I mean, it wouldn't be weird because I'm with you, but it would be weird, period. Because there would be a bunch of bitches trying to hit on me, and I would just be ignoring it, and it would be weird in the sense... fuck me, it has nothing to do with me. It's the point of... What I'm trying to say is, bitches are so convenient and fake that you can be... Like, let's take me. Like... I'm good looking, blah, 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 you know that, whatever, like, I'm all these things, I'm athletic, I'm whatever, like, I have a sex drive, I'm good in bed, correct?
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't matter. And
No.
here's why it doesn't matter, and this is what people don't understand, because bitches are stupid, and they're simple, and they're fickle, and they're superficial. I'm sorry, but that's reality. And it just is. It's probably never going to change because they're brainwashed. So what I'm saying is I can be all of those things. It means nothing in this world. That's what people don't want to admit. Now, it might have meant something 15 years ago, 20 years ago. It definitely meant something. The world was way different. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But now, it don't mean shithole.
Nope.
It means nothing. These bitches do not care about that. I could look like a fucking dog with rabies for all they care. As long as I'm in that slot as an NFL football player, they're going to look at me as a fucking ticket.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
they're stupid. And here's why they're stupid. Because they only think like that. Like, they only think literal and they only think in angles. Meaning that everything has to have an angle and it has to be literal. Meaning, do you see what I'm saying? Like, I've noticed that women are always literal. They think everything is literal. So they look at it, oh, NFL player. I got to categorize everybody. Oh, NFL
Right.
player. NFL player. Right, but there's a guy right here who's taller, bigger, stronger, has a bigger dick, is better in bed, is smarter, has a personality, will make you laugh, actually has you know, like instead of this like superficial level shit, actually is like a soul. Like that's a whole person. But oh, he's irrelevant. Dismiss him. I'm focused on the NFL player because I think that that's going to get me money. But then if you did the research, if bitches were smart, they'd realize NFL players don't have any money.
No.
What they do is they pay their expenses and they house them just like actors, just like anyone in the MLB, in the NBA. It's all the same.
Right.
The contracts are fake. The contracts go into them as a project. It's just like with Tekashi. He doesn't get any of the money. He just funds his expenses. That's why he couldn't pay his insurance. That's why I put these videos up for y'all so I can reference them because I'm trying to show y'all constant proof. It's not just one instance. I'm proving it over and over again. Like these Freemasons do not have money, and people want to believe that they have money. No, they don't. It's not it's a reality, and people are attached to it for some reason, and that's a sensitivity that people got to get out of them, because you shouldn't be rooting for these people because they've done nothing for us. They sold us out. Like Jay-Z, he sold us out. He ain't rich. You think someone who's rich is gonna look like a nappy-headed nigga? I'm just being honest. Do you think he's gonna go to an NFL conference and fuck it up looking like a nappy-headed nigga?
No.
If he's rich, if he really was about something, if he ever sold crack and sold drugs in Marcy Projects, which he didn't, his right-hand man DeHaven is all over YouTube exposing that. You can go look it up. He said he did a lot of standing around, which he looks like he does, right? I mean, you've seen him.
Yeah, like a dunce.
This is all Jay-Z does. Anywhere, Jay-Z's like a fucking puppet. He's a mobile black puppet.
Yes.
All he does is he's just there, and this is him.
Robot.
Yeah, but his lips are fucking huge.
Yeah, I know.
He's like Red Pill.
Yeah.
Whoa, how did I make my neck twitch like that? Red Pill, you got me working muscles I've never worked, bro. Like, for real. You got me working muscles I've never worked trying to do your face. I'm gonna fuck around and choke to death trying to do his fucking face.
Or stroke mouth.
That's literally what he looks like.
Yeah. But it goes off to the side.
I can't even do the shit. Like, whoever created you was not your friend.
He's got it hanging.
Yeah, you're right. Like,
and then it's dislocated. Yeah, it hangs off to the side. It's like, dude, what's wrong with that jaw? It's hanging. It's swinging.
it's hurting me just trying. Holy shit. Your creator was like, I'm gonna fuck up this gingerbread man.
Right?
Your creator did not like you, Red Pill, at all. Okay, he was not your friend at all. You know that shit is crazy.
Shove it back in. Mom said, "Nope, not today, Satan."
Right. Here, let me catch up to the comment. Y'all can keep the comments coming. If they're real comments, don't worry about interrupting me. You say all you want and I'll catch up. I have no issue with comments that contribute to the show, which is good because that's my point, right? Is that the platform is building, is it not?
It's building very well.
Right, so let me ask you this. Have I said anything wrong on here to anybody or no?
Not at all.
Right, but I'm not going to sit here and play games, and I'm tired of people trying to toy with me behind YouTube.
Right, and I agree with you on that.
Well, pretend they're toying with me because, again, they can't toy with me because it's just YouTube.
Right, that's all it is, yep.
Right, so like I said, like, I'll get mad all I want. I'm not going to lose nothing. My life ain't going to get damaged. Is that not a fact?
That's true.
And I have you behind me 100%, right?
1,000.
So I'm going to be good.
I
don't know about y'all, but I'm going to be straight.
And I will not tolerate anyone doing this shit to him, because I'm telling you right now, you have to deal with him, you're going to have to deal with me too. I'm his cougar bitch, and I'll fuck you up too. And don't say I won't, because I will. Don't test me.
She's worse than me.
Actually.
Honestly, yeah. That's what they don't get, is like, I'm with you, and I mean, you're probably the most formidable foe that I've had. So, if I have a hard time and can't handle Jenny, imagine y'all.
Yeah, you guys can take me for weakness, but I'm not.
No, she's not weak. But yeah, yeah, it is what it is, man. My whole thing, man, is like when people wanna, man, I almost sounded like Red Pill there for a minute. Ma.
Right?
Like the water boy. Ma.
I said, what now?
And Vicky
What?
Valancourt showed me her titties, and I liked them too.
Like, wait, what? What did you just say? I didn't fucking understand you, motherfucker.
Today, Junior,
Other May Uckerfe.
Mama's wrong again.
Mm.
LOL2 wanna be Billy badasses. See, that doesn't make any sense. This is
That's fun.
That's why I don't respond to him. Right? It's funny. Like, you gonna say some shit that makes no coherent sense. Like, imagine them coming into a room, like, saying some shit like that. Everyone would turn and laugh at them.
Well, exactly.
Like, they're comical. They're clowns, bro. They literally make this is all they do is talk backwards.
I know, right?
Like, do you think that causes confusion or something? Because we're sitting here knowing exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So, what is that? Who does that?
The
Pathetic.
little cups you
Right.
put in the corner at the party, family party, and tell them to stay there.
Right, the
Don't
little
move.
pathetic people like cooks, like Coach Eli,
Yeah, like him.
like Elmo Eli.
Elmo, Eli. God damn.
I don't know. These people are funny.
They're funny. They're just too
But-
fucking funny for
But
TV.
yeah, since we're on a good tangent, like I said, and I like when you interject. I like when you talk. I had wanted to hear where you, what you felt about it, because I'm just tired of people sitting there fucking with me.
Right, and so am I, and I'll fucking fuck them up for fucking with you. For trying.
Exactly. And that's just you being protective.
Right, and I'm always going to be protective of you. I don't care.
Right, and they probably don't have anyone who's like that for them because nobody gives a fuck about them.
That's right. They're just a speck on the map that nobody even notices.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the other thing they don't understand is like I'm tough as it gets. I'm the real deal. I'm all those things, but Jenny doesn't. She's not gonna treat any situation or me like that. She's gonna treat it like I'm a fucking innocent fucking pussy.
That's right.
Not a pussy, but you get what I'm saying.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I have all the things that I have, and even if it's not me, even if it's someone else, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares in today's world. They only care about what's within the standards of their perception, of their matrix that they're living in. So that's what people don't understand, is that most people are asleep. They're still asleep. I'm not. So that means they're stuck in an actual matrix. Like, I was there. I can tell people this is not fake when I'm kicking. Like, I'm really awake. And it's not fun. I kind of wish I was asleep. But then I don't. Because it's worth everything. But it just sucks to have to go through all this shit. Because I didn't just wake up. I got targeted and then they tried to take me out. So I have to go through all this suffering. And it sucks. Yeah. Go ahead.
That part I understand. No one can handle that, what you go through on a daily.
Shit, I can't either, because I mean, it's just getting out of hand. Go ahead.
They're stuck in bubble wrap. They can't get out.
Right. What was I saying? Anyway, my point is just that's how the world works. I mean, people just see things in their standard, especially bitches. And
That's right.
And like I said, if people want me to call them women, I mean, quit lying on my name. Because that was the shit that they did in Austin, honey, where they sat there and slandered my name and lied on my name.
Yeah.
And said that I disrespect women. When that ever happened?
Right. If they're going to be bitches, you're going to have to treat them like bitches.
But I don't. I'm literally the one who stood up for all of them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they just say lies and just go along with that bullshit. That's called hating.
Yeah.
I told that to these people's faces in Austin. That's what people don't get. I told them to their face. Like, there's been shit that's happened, And I look them right in the eye and told them to their face what it was. And I told them, it's called hate, motherfucker. Call it what you doing. You hating. Like, call it what it is. Pussy, don't call it something else.
True.
Told them straight up. Like, that's cool. You want to hate, hate. I don't give a fuck. Like any of those places mean shit to me.
Exactly.
Like I give a fuck about them and how they feel. Man, fuck Austin, period. Austin's a shithole.
I'm glad.
Everybody's saying that now because it's the truth. It's been a shithole. It was a shithole before it became a shithole. Y'all just didn't know it. I knew it. No wonder I was miserable in high school. I hated that fucking place.
I wouldn't like Austin, no
I
way.
hated high school. I hated St. Michael's where they set me up and did this shit. I hated that fucking school. I hated going to school every day. Like, it was one of the worst times of my life. It sucked. It was horrible. There's nothing cool about it. Like, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yep, I do, honey. I remember you telling me about this in depth.
Yeah, and like, all I dealt with was like fake ass people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who wants that?
Nobody. I wouldn't.
Right.
Nope.
So, like, it sucked. Believe me, it was one of the worst times of my life. And then, like I said, I mean, if I had gone to Westlake, it wouldn't have been any better. It would have been the same type of shit. Like, I just can't stand how fake people are. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I can tell that I'm eons ahead of most of the human race because dealing with them, I can tell that they don't even know who I am. Like, they can't even comprehend what they're looking at.
That's right.
In other words, what I'm saying is I live faster, so much faster than most people, that I've done so much in my life, I've accomplished so much that they could never comprehend that.
I believe that.
They only look at where they think I am, and they have no idea.
Well, right, because they're not inside your head. They don't know nothing.
Not just that, but they don't know about me and my past and what I come from and the things that I have attained and what I own and what I do. And I'm not what I own. It's like Fight Club. You're not the fucking khakis that you wear. You're not your bank account. I'm not any of those things. But I'm just saying they don't conceive all that I've accomplished. Like, I've changed a lot of people's lives. I've funded people's lives. I've fucking, affected a lot of people, like, in a good way. Like, I've protected a lot of people and put my life on the line for them, and they're good because of me. Like, I've done a lot of shit.
I'm just saying the only person that knows you better than anyone is yourself.
Yeah. I'm just saying I'm like James Bond for real.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing, like, when they talk about Batman, like, Batman is just one of my concepts. I use Blade, James Bond. It's a little harder to dress like Blade. I'm not black.
Right.
You wanted me to dress like Blade, but it's like, I gotta wait for the winter for that, honey. I need a leather trench coat, a black. I used to wear one.
I just wanted you all in dark black and fangs. You could bite into my neck.
That's actually pretty cool. I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
But they'd be fake fangs.
Yeah, no, the real ones.
How do you get real ones?
You can get them in your mouth.
I can't. I can't even handle fixing this or doing anything to it.
Through that.
And people act like they don't understand that. These people have been stalking me since all this happened to me. These people know that they literally, the people who set me up, they had a military connection. They put shit in my food, fed me, then they tried to set me up. I got hit behind me in my jaw.
Mm-hmm.
And it set off something called a government pathogen. I swell inside of my body. I'll have it for the rest of my life. It's uncurable and untraceable. Doctors can't see it. It makes tissue swell, which could be playing a big part in when they burn me in my stomach and abdomen.
Right.
Meaning that's why I'm feeling all these things, and the doctors are doing CAT scans with contrast and not seeing anything, and they sit there and they probably think that I'm just making it up, when no, like, this is beyond pain. This is beyond your worst nightmares, what I'm going through.
And I see it.
Yeah, you see what's actually happening. What they deny, what they literally deny. They've done it in front of you. They'll deny it right in front of your face.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not happening. Look at him. He, like...
That's what I was saying,
right,
too.
like, and they just turn the other eye and shit. Oh shit, something's happening in front of me. I can't understand. That's the truth. That's why. That's why it's so frustrating for me.
I was frustrated for you too.
Like literally, if I really talked to them and explained to them the reality, they would never understand it.
No, they didn't.
Exactly. Oh, but I was gonna extend. What I'm saying is, they act like they don't know. I got hit full speed behind here, okay, by a coward, right? Which is nothing to brag about and didn't do shit to me. That's the problem. I thought nothing of it, and I let it sit like that for about 2 years. So it had barely, I mean, less than a centimeter, barely moved my jaw. But it set off that pathogen because it was a trauma. So I was in a hotel at some point around that time and had a lump behind my throat, a whole lump, like it felt like it was this big. This is not fake, I'm not making this up, and was choking, to that point, and I had 104-degree fever. And I mean, I had the temperature taken and everything. And
yeah.
I did all that on my own. I was in the hotel and I just survived it by myself. I just stuck it out, and I don't even remember. I'm sure I took Tylenol, but that's probably all I did, if I even had a chance to get it. And I survived it, and that really happened to me. And I beat it. I don't remember what I did at the time, but I figured it out, and I just beat the shit. And it wasn't just that happened. At the same time, it was all connected. I had this stuff take over my chest where I could not breathe. Like
right.
I couldn't get air right. I was trying to run and work it out, and people will never believe the things I'm telling them, but it's the truth. Like I really went through these things, and I thought it might be from a mold inside one of the hotels, because I was basically living in hotels at the time, which could be, and it like took over my upper respiratory completely. So I've been through some shit. And that happened at that time. That got inside of me, and like I said, I beat that whole thing. But I truly believe, I don't think it was just mold. I truly believe 100% I had a government pathogen. I'm pretty positive I was already having issues before that. You get what I'm saying? Are you asleep? Honey?
I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I was like, where did she go? But yeah, that really happened to me, people. And then, like I said, since I let it sit for 2 years, that connects to your sternum, your whole spine, your whole central nervous system. I used to barely move, and my spine would crack out loud. I could hear it, and it would throw off my whole nervous system. So like I'd get dizzy and shit, disoriented, where I couldn't tell where I was. Like, I've been through some real shit. I've been in a war. I've been fighting a war my entire life. Like, the war's in America. I'm fighting it. I'm the general of it. That's what people don't get. There is no war in any other country. There never was. It was an excuse for the CIA to send people off, and they knew exactly what they were sending them off for and what was going to happen to them. And that's the sad truth people don't want to embrace, because it hurts. That your own government deceives you and lies to you and is your enemy. 100%, and taking us out one by one. Are they not? So like I said, when all that happened to me after the 2 years, since I was literally, they compared it to being in the worst car crash imaginable, and I got put back together like Humpty Dumpty by chiropractors. And one of them did it too fast, put me back together completely one day when they weren't supposed to. They were supposed to do it gradually, okay, for the healing process, and that made me almost pass. And I had to have them go get me swishers, and was just trying to breathe and swallow because I couldn't. It was literally like completely blocked off. I mean, as close as I've ever been, I could feel it. I could barely breathe and swallow, and it was scary. And same thing. I was literally smoking a swisher to get through it. That was the only way I could handle the stress, because everything was closing on itself. For someone to act like they can't understand that, how is that complicated? My jaw was completely over here. I used to crack this part. That's why you see me moving it and cracking. It's so easy for me because I used to have to crack this side of my jaw all the time. And it was so loud that everyone could hear it. So what do you mean? When I got set up that one time and I beat a case, I was in the holding cell and everyone in there could hear it. They were like, that's not normal. I mean, loud as fuck, having to crack it all the time because my jaw was basically like broken. So then they have to take, that's connected to the back of your skull. So then that's why I get these reactions where everything's pulling, because my body's shutting on itself, because you're pulling from the skull, then you're pulling from the jaw, so that can close my body on itself where I'll choke. How's this complicated? That's what I was going through the whole time that I had all this money and was rich. This is why I don't value money the way you people do, because I was fighting for my life. I've been fighting for my life in different ways on and off for a long time. That's what people don't get. My life hasn't been easy. My life's been a fight non-stop. Look at me now. It's a fight. It's an all-out struggle every day. It's not easy. But, you know, I think that sometimes that's what life is. I think life is a fight in a lot of ways. And I look at things differently than most people. You know? So I don't believe I'm in control. I don't think any of us are in control. But I can tell you one thing. Any situation that regards other people, I'm always in control. Whether I want to be or not. I'm way ahead of everybody. Because I'm awoke and they're not. Again, when I got awoke, like truly awoken, I got hit in my temple with metal and had to reteach myself how to talk. I was literally mentally retarded for a little while and was crying because I thought I was going to be stuck like that for the rest of my life. I couldn't even talk. I was trying to rap my words to somebody and couldn't even say the words to my rhymes that I wrote beforehand. So I had to reteach myself how to talk completely, which I did. Right, healed from that. Severe concussion, had a million of them. I've had a ton of my head trauma. I'm a walking miracle. I got split my head completely clean open as a kid. They had to sew me back together with a whole ass machine with claws and shit. I think I passed out because I was so scared, because all I saw was claws and I thought they were literally just taking me out. I thought it was over for me. I was like, oh, great, fucking claws. I didn't understand what was going on. I just knew I was on a bed and they restrained me and that was it. I thought I was in a movie and I was done. You know? I knew it wasn't a movie, but I went into shock probably, is what I think. Or maybe they gave me something to make me pass out. Either way, I've been through some shit. I've been through trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma. So when you got people on YouTube trying to reinforce trauma with me, fuck that. Ain't happening. And y'all ain't got the power to. Y'all ain't about nothing. Y'all are pussies. And that's it. I don't care about y'all, man. Quit coming over here, period. Quit acting like you're bothering me. None of you are. You can't. Like, it is what it is, man. I love it, honestly. That's why I be paying attention. Because I know people are powerless. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm going to tell you one last thing. I don't even pay attention to Jared. I have nothing to do with Jared. As far as him talking, he always lies. He said, I asked him to play basketball. I never did. He asked me. I denied it. I rejected it. Didn't want to do it. If anyone hasn't wanted to hang out because I don't trust him at all because of his actions, that's been me. And I have a great reason for it, because he's been literally gang stalking and taking money from gang stalkers and people who literally are like literally plotting on me and done all these things towards me while they're hiding. Like, he's participated in that. So like, how could I trust you? He's not to be trusted. Everybody knows that. You know, but I will say, as far as him saying that I was ignoring him, I wasn't ignoring him. I didn't see him. I didn't know that was him. I think it looks like I looked. I didn't look at him. I never saw him. I don't even remember that car around, because it's not a car. I remember a car around, but I thought that was someone else, because he don't look like he's driving a car in that video. I'm in amazement that he was in that video. I had no idea. Like, literally no clue. I'm in complete shock. So, like I said, I didn't see you, brother. I definitely didn't call you any name. I wouldn't do that. I'm just not like that. And that's it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I think he did a good job on the footage. I think he pointed out that that person doesn't know how to drive, and that's it. You know, like I said, they had no business being in my lane, coming in the bicycle lane. They had all day to turn before me. They could have gone ahead of me. They could have done anything. They don't just last second. Oh, I'm coming in your lane. I'm coming in. They don't do that. They're not supposed to do that. You know?
Not at all.
So, like I said, I didn't really have an issue with that. I have an issue with the stalking and the following me repeatedly, which again, I basically just continue to see the. Go ahead.
I have an issue with somebody trying to run you off the street. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about with Jared.
Well, I do have an issue.
Right. So yeah, like I said, I mean, other than that, what he did because he was honking, you know what I mean? So that makes it harder for me to hear other honks and understand what's going on because he just kept honking. He went in the bike lane. Like,
Right.
that's illegal. That's the part I don't
Yeah.
agree with at all. But like I said, me and Jenny are not like trying to get him in trouble for it like you people do. Right?
We're not you people, right?
We don't do shit like that. So
No, we don't.
So, like, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, so when he says, why would you say, I mean, what do you, like, this is the weird thing with him. Ain't it weird, honey, how he always talks backwards?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like a demon.
I'm the one who posted and asked him, and I keep asking him, why would you offer me to go to Cascade Park and then start talking shit, slandering my name?
Right.
Like, he's not to be trusted. Like, he acts one way, then he acts another way. He basically goes on YouTube, he acts this fake way, then he realizes in reality that shit don't fly, and ain't nobody gonna believe that bullshit, and he needs to shut up. So then he goes back to the fake, to the other bullshit.
Yep.
He can't make up his fucking mind.
Basically, you don't have any power.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's odd, and then it's odd of him, and I'm not going to talk about these people anymore. I'm not even going to bring them up, but it's odd of him to act aloof to what's going on when he's sitting there laughing about everything and got people harassing me around him and not telling them to leave me alone and not telling them not to make those videos and then acting like he can be like, oh, he ignored me, or like I didn't, but I'm saying, like, would I not have good reason to ignore you?
Very good reason.
Say it again.
Very good reason to ignore him.
Right, like hang out with you for what? Like, I mean, Tia gave me an evil look. She used to call me Super Turd when she looks like one. I don't really like her. I mean, I definitely don't like none of the other people around you that I'm not going to mention, period, anymore, because everyone just wants attention and wants clout off my name that they're never going to get, and it doesn't even work like that. It doesn't exist. So, I mean, get over it. Like I said, y'all are nobodies. You don't exist, and that's it. So, I'm not going to do that. So, I mean, what do you mean? I mean, like...
It's an exorcism.
Huh?
Tia needs an exorcism. She's possessed.
Like I said, I mean, I get it, but like I said, I don't even want to talk about any of these people. Because that's the truth. They're all looking for clout off my name, you don't think?
Yep. Pretty much.
Like 100%. They're looking for clout off my name, and I'm not in the business of giving my clout tokens out.
No.
Like, this is not YouTube clout. Like, I have street clout. Like, my clout can't be taken. That's what people don't get, but I'm not going to let nobody try to get views off my name, and that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So to extend further the series of unfortunate events that are funny as hell, or the comical events, was number one, that video of him recording all that, and like I said, I'm glad it's on camera. He basically filmed part of the Batman tapes without me asking. I look great in it. I look like Batman 100%. And furthermore, as far as like your pizza problem, you've been having that problem, sir. I've seen that on your... I don't watch your channel really, but I've seen a couple of videos, and I have seen that you continue to get your karma, right? It's your karma, right, honey?
That's right. I even said that to you earlier.
So he continues to get his karma because, right, this is the things that I've been through already, and the things that he would want me to go through, and all of them want me to go through these things and have to be stressed. And so he's going through it now, And you've been going through that, brother. Like, those trolls have been ordering pizzas to your house. I don't know your house. I don't know anything about you like that because I don't do what you do. You know what I mean? I have no clue about anything about you. I don't want to know. I don't ask people. I don't care. So
Right.
I'm not you. I don't do what you do. Number one, and you know damn well that I don't do shit like that. How am I gonna do that while I'm driving my scooter?
Right?
Like, imagine like riding as Batman on the scooter on the phone. You know what I mean? Doing shit like that. Like, come on, bro. Huh?
You're not even thinking about that.
They wouldn't even be able to hear me because the wind.
Right. And I got that, and I can't hear you when you're in the wind
Right? Like,
at all, period.
like I said, the same shit. Like trying to use me as a scapegoat. Like the dude doesn't seem to understand when to quit. He just keeps going and going, lying, making up more lies. Like, and then it's weird because he looked like his feelings were hurt.
I know he looked like out of Fatal Attraction. Dan, I will not be ignored.
Right? Like, how you gonna be butthurt and in your feelings, but you're doing all this malicious shit, all this weirdo shit, making no sense. You're all over the fucking place, but then you're gonna be like, that's what they do. They be mad at me and act like it makes sense. Like, you people are crazy.
I know, like, pick a lane, pick a struggle.
Like, I'm being honest, like, they're absolutely insane.
They are.
These people do shit, then I say the truth about it, then they go, oh, that's far-fetched. What?
What? Like, what planet are we on?
The truth is far-fetched? Like, you me holding you accountable and stating your actions, that's far-fetched?
That's not far-fetched at all, nope.
It was a little extra, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little extra, honey, if I say the truth on my stream.
Right, that's uncalled for. Shut up.
And that shows you, like, people's family dynamic, being honest with you. Because I've studied narcissism for years. I know everything about it. I know how the family dynamics work. And usually, in families like that, I don't have to say it, but, you know what goes on.
Yeah, I do.
And it's disgusting.
It is.
So, that's y'all's problem. You know what I mean? Period. That's y'all's fucking problem. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know. That's disgusting. So, like I said, I mean, it's clear there's a lot of abuse going on and a lot of weirdo shit because that's what they do. They live in a world painted by lies. And basically the ones who are enabled, they just keep lying and then they try to groom the other people to be afraid to stand up and speak the truth.
Exactly. Because they're like cult followers.
Right. And no, they are cult followers because, again, if you pay attention, I've told you that I pay attention to everything. They want to talk like I don't know what's going on and I don't know who's who. Motherfucker, I've seen y'all taking pictures with the satanic crowns over your head. Like that's a coincidence. Fuck out of here, homie.
Yeah, they're too afraid to think or speak for themselves.
They're too afraid to own up to what they are. They're Satanists.
Yeah.
Right, and what you just said is exactly the point, right, that I was going to get to, which is that, right, those are the people who, instead of enabling them, should be speaking the truth about what's happening, what's going on, because there's fucking documented criminal records of it.
Right.
Or just a little piece of it, because you know there's a lot more going on, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
So, like I said, that's like all they spend their time doing is lying. Like, dude, that's fine. I don't have any connection to you. Like, the point is just quit mentioning my fucking name. Like, quit making videos about me. Quit mentioning my name. And that's it. I don't have nothing to do with you. Like I said, I leave everyone alone. I don't be fucking talking to them. I don't really talk about them. I usually respond because it's an interactive platform.
Well, right, and you have every right to.
Right. I don't do what these people do.
Exactly. We're, like you always say, not cut from that cloth.
Yeah, I mean, they're not cut from my cloth, period.
Period, yeah.
It's just obvious. You know, and that's my thing is like, you know, I just don't get it. Like, who tells these people that these things are okay to do and say?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They're really not. Like, I don't get that. Like, it's one thing to want to piss people off. Like, I mean, okay, that's cool. I mean, if you want to piss me off, that's fine. But, like, there's a way of going about pissing me off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, Narcissists, they always want to cross boundaries and cross lines. I mean, okay.
Yeah, they want to get too close, too personable.
I mean, not just that. I'm just saying that the proof is in the pudding always. I'm just saying that it's just obvious that, like, I'm going to let people have their own personal problems and experiences with that. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right, exactly.
Because, like, you know, I mean, it's just obvious. I mean, I don't have to talk about shit. It's just obvious. Like, people can't act like that. It doesn't work. Like, people are not going to put up with that shit.
No.
So let it be other people that don't put up with people's bullshit. You know, it's not going to be me.
Or me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not going to ever throw away everything for punk losers. I'm just not going to do it.
Well, no, and I don't blame you, and neither would I.
And that's basically, like, how they act. Like, these people will really act like they're macho all of a sudden. Like, okay, so you brave today, my nigga? You know what I mean?
Yeah, come out and show.
Like, now y'all tough?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all get tough when someone is successful in any way and makes it, and they have something to lose, and you're aware that they're smart and they're strong and they're not going to throw it away for you. So then what y'all do is you try to act like you're pressing them, like now you're tough, like literally like you're like, you know what I mean, right, honey? Like they try to act like they're tough now and they're pressing you because they know that you're not gonna like throw away everything for nothing.
Yeah, they're and that's why they keep pushing, because they want to get you to that point, even though you know you don't want to, because you throw everything away. They're still gonna go that extra mile.
And I still don't get that. I don't comprehend that because that makes no sense.
Because they're idiots.
That is the best explanation I could say. Yeah, they're idiots. So yeah, I don't know. What I see is a lot of weird, sick people like living out their weird fantasies on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I do.
And it's downright pathetic, and I don't think they get told it enough. I really don't. Because I mean, it's getting ridiculous on this network, and then to sit here and act like we're all connected or we're all friends repeatedly. Like I'm sitting here doing my shows for hours saying the truth, and then people are talking like they didn't hear it. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
I'd love to brand it in their forehead.
But you get what I'm saying, right?
But
Like people hear damn well what I say. Like people know what it is with me. Like I'm not gonna sit here and play these games like people can't hear me.
It's not worth it.
You get what I'm saying, though, right?
I do. I completely understand.
Yeah, like it's old. It really truly is old. I'm tired of this bullshit acting game. I don't think it's funny. And again, I'm tired of like these people sitting there acting like it's bothering me. It's not bothering me. I've made that crystal clear. So, like I said, it doesn't make any sense.
It's just repetitive, same old garbage.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, they can be narcissists, they can be whatever they claim to be, they're all out of their mind and insane, that's cool. But at the end of the day, you still got to make some sense, and y'all don't. And then people are like, well, if it makes sense to the narcissist, that's fine. But again, you all bow down and beckon to narcissism and enable it. I don't. So,
right, exactly.
So I don't give a fuck who a narcissist or not, my nigga. All I know is narcissists lose every day. I mean, that's obvious. So, I mean, I could give a fuck. You know what I mean? I live in a completely different realm and world that none of you motherfuckers are from and have nothing to do with, and y'all are cowards. There's Bravehearts and cowards. Bravehearts live in a totally different world than y'all. I'm just being honest. Like we there's no way to enter this world. Like y'all do not come from this. Period. So like when you got people like them, the same way bitches categorize, I categorize off of what people actually are. I call a spade a spade.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell y'all what category all you people from this shit and who stalking me and doing all this dumb shit, I'm going to tell you your category you're in, the cowards. That's your baseball team name, the fucking, I don't know, the Clarksville Cowards.
Amen.
You should make y'all little jerseys and shit. Real shit, might as well.
With helmet heads?
Make them a little softball team. That's what they are. They're fucking cowards.
I know.
Like, my whole thing is, like, these people act like I'm on one. Like, I'm acting weird or some shit, or like they're trying to question me. How you gonna question someone who makes perfect sense and backs up everything they say?
They want to twist it to make it fit their narrative.
They can do whatever they want. Their narrative will never exist. That's my point, because at the end of the day, that's what these narcissists and people don't realize, is that you have to make sense.
Right.
Even if you twist a narrative, you have to make it make sense. They can't.
Right.
You got to make your lies make sense. You can't just say crazy shit. Y'all are going about it all wrong, man. I'm just being real. That's why I don't understand y'all. And that's my issue with YouTube, is every time I come on here, I have to hear some weird people talk backwards or make no coherent sense. And then they act like, oh, that bothers me. It drives me crazy. It doesn't, though. And why is that your goal again? Like, you see what I'm saying, right?
Right, I do.
Like, that's their goal, is like, I want to do anything to bother him. Right, but that's the weird part, is that it doesn't bother me, and I've explained this for years, but you all keep trying and keep doing the same thing. Like, even like him, he had said one time in a live, he was sitting there lying and projecting, like, all in the corner and shit, like the way he feels, whining and bitching, having a fucking pity party, you know, throwing a temper tantrum, and he's like, it bothers you, you can tell, but it doesn't.
Right. Again, they don't know.
Like I can tell that my reactions, even on camera, show that nothing y'all do bothers me. Like, if I was bothered, I would actually be like, let me explain to you something, my nigga. I'm not the type of dude that gets angry and I have reactions. You know what I mean? Like whatever I want, I get. You get what I'm saying, honey?
I do. I'm here.
So, like, if I have an issue with people, I confront them directly. Do I not?
That you do. Yes, you do.
Right. So, like, when people are teeter-tottering and flip-flopping and never making any coherent sense, that's my issue with YouTube. I don't understand what any of y'all are talking about, because you haven't made it make sense. None of you want to talk direct for a reason, because you're full of shit. So full of shit, your eyes are brown. You don't want to talk direct because y'all know you don't make sense. So why do y'all talk at all if y'all haven't made sense for the past, like, what, 2 decades? All I'm asking is, why is it so hard for everyone to talk directly and make sense? Why do y'all do things and act like we all have narcomnesia like you and forget what you did and said?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, if once a hater, always a hater. You feel me?
I feel you.
So if you a hater, they take the words out of my mouth. Like I said, I don't want to hang out with them.
Right.
Be around negativity and jealousy and envy for what? Y'all motherfuckers is the ones trying to attach yourself to me and my name. I'm like a celebrity to you. I don't even know y'all like that. They be saying that too, honey. I know you for years. No, you haven't.
What?
I might know me a little bit back in the day, just for a little bit. You didn't really know me. I haven't talked and seen none of these people for fucking like 2 decades.
What drugs are they smoking?
I don't know, but apparently they pretty damn good. Apparently they get you high as hell.
Obviously not that good. It fried their brains.
Right. This guy had a good point. They are paid to play, not win. Well, that's a fucking lie, though, again, because they're actually not paid to play, because I just went over that. You see how they act like they can't hear, honey? They always act like they know reality and I don't. Yeah, y'all know something and I don't. That's why I'm the one who's run circles around you financially and in every category and keeps winning in every stance. And every time y'all come at me, I win more, right? Because I'm the idiot and you're the smart one. That's what it is. You're right. Just tell them they're right. They're immature, so you're right.
Right, you're all right. You're all never wrong.
Yeah, I mean, NFL players get paid. Basketball players get paid. I guess that's why that one player got thrown out of the NBA and was literally homeless like the next day and got in a fight, and they put it on TMZ. They blackballed him completely. And why? Because he banged LeBron's mom. But that never happened, right?
Right. That's right. You're right.
Wait, but check this out, honey. It goes further. So that doesn't prove. Remember, y'all are right. Y'all are always right. You can't be wrong. You're incapable of being wrong because you're all geniuses, and I'm a fucking idiot, and I'm just a rambling lunatic with MPD that comes on here and I say my delusions. You're right. You're right about me. I'm a delusional narcissist. So let's go over it one more time. So of course I'm completely wrong about that NBA player banging LeBron's mom, and it's not like that whole instance and situation proves what I've said for the past, I don't know, 2 decades and longer, that none of them get paid in any of these organizations, because if he had gotten paid even like anything, like even $1,000, he'd have enough money to, not be homeless on the street getting in a fight with a fucking bum. But remember, that makes no sense. Anything that makes sense doesn't make sense. It's opposite day, folks, every day, and we all need to be insane because they are.
Exactly.
We have to make no sense because they don't make any.
Mm-hmm.
That's the world they live in.
Yeah, shut in and closed off.
It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. That's what they said when they started their shit typing and harassing me. They said, we're going to drive him crazy. Right, but that's also... Wait. But that's also part of your delusion because it's not possible. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's not possible because, right now I feel fucking like kind of crazy just even hearing and trying to think like them.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you accomplish that, it shows you're crazy because it doesn't do anything for you. Just like all this devoting, I'm against him, right? Because you have nothing going for yourself. Is that not a fact?
That's a fact, honey. I'm getting tired.
Oh,
Sorry.
we're about to end it, but just hold on and try to not fall asleep yet if you can.
I'll try.
I love you.
Can't help it.
I love you.
I love you more.
Alright. Why did they ask me? That is such a weird question. Alright.
See.
Anyway, y'all get the point. Alright. I think we've had a good talk. Like I said, the only thing I will say is that I thought that one of those videos was funny as fuck. Did I not, honey? And
You're laughing hysterically.
I was laughing my ass off, okay, when he literally was explaining to that fucking pizza guy, like his false testament of reality. That was funny, was it not, honey?
That was hilarious. I thought to myself, what in the entire avocado?
That was the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I came across Tyree Sneed, and he explained the whole situation. He said that all of it in his mind, none of it exists. He said, and he ignored me when I tried to say how he explained it to the pizza guy.
Right. Like, well, I don't care.
Like the Domino's guy give a fuck.
Right,
Like
that's what I said.
The Domino's guy's sitting there looking at him like, motherfucker, you just made me drive over here and I'm not getting a tip. I'm not getting nothing. Y'all, nobody even paid for this shit.
Wasted time.
And he go and blame a stranger? Like, that right there is a crime, honestly. That's a fucking false fucking info.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's...
Like, that's pretty much should be a crime. Like, you gonna blame a complete stranger for something you know they didn't do. Just because you're upset, because in your mind I ignored you. You see, what you're saying is the truth, honey. Like, they're scary. Like, they're like John Lennon, like stalker crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to get the fuck away from them. So, like I said, we're not gonna be associating with any. I'm not even gonna say names no more. Can we follow that rule, honey? We're done talking about them.
I have no problem with that.
And if I say anything about them, I'm not going to say their name. I'm just going to say what I got to say, and that's it.
Right.
In general, and y'all can figure it out. But yeah, we want nothing to do with them, okay? Because I kind of look like John Lennon when my hair's long, and I'm not trying to go out like John Lennon. I don't. That's not what we need, okay?
Not.
You know, and again, don't get it twisted. I'm not scared of anybody, and any of y'all. That's for damn sure. You don't scare me in the slightest. I know you're cowards, but you know what I mean, right, honey?
I do.
There's a difference between being scared and smart and cautious.
Right.
And
exactly.
understanding when people are dangerous.
You don't want to throw away what you have going on in your life for a bunch of
Not even don't wanna. It's impossible. I wouldn't do it.
piss ants.
None of them have anything they can do or say that's gonna make me do that.
I know.
None of them. This is what they don't understand. No one is gonna say, can even say, or there's no way to push me to any point. I follow the rules. I'm in a different position than y'all. That's what a lot of y'all don't want to embrace. I'm 34 years old, homie. Like, I have goals. I have things I'm focused on. Like, that's what adults do. If y'all don't do that, I don't understand you. But I'm an adult. There is no more. I'm not in high school. There's no more. There's no more what y'all talking about. I can't entertain none of that shit. I'm a grown ass man, bro.
Right.
Like, I work real careers. I do real jobs. Like, I do real security. Like, I do real things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm worried about that type of shit. You know what I mean? If anyone ain't talking about that and ain't talking about making actual money, and I mean proving to me that they're gonna make money and actually doing it, I'm not hearing what they got to say.
Right, exactly. I agree.
Honestly, it's really a fucking waste of my time.
Move the fuck on.
And that's it. Other than that, like, my goal is what I told you, honey, which is how many videos a day if I can?
100.
100 videos a day is what I'm aiming to do. I'm not saying I'm going to. It's going to be real hard, but I would like to at some point get to that goal, because I think that there's going to be a lot, and I mean a lot, of money coming from this platform. And I don't think I know that that's what people are mad about.
Oh yeah, they always get mad at that shit.
So like I said, understand, I'm not mad about anything. I'm not mad at anyone. Never have been. I've always been fucking happy and I'm cool doing my thing. The only thing is, we are not going to tolerate harassment.
No.
Period. We don't play about that. We don't think it's cute. It's not going to go on. Period. So, like, that's about it, man. And that's all I'm saying is that when people are so delusional in here, honey, they say they're doing things like antagonizing and they're not doing that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, they say that they're doing things, but they don't know the definition term and what, like, they don't call it what they're actually doing. Like, they'll say, they'll say something is this way, but it's not that way. So how do you react to that?
Right.
It's like someone coming up to me, honey, like, I've always made this analogy. It's like them in comparison. It's like them coming up to me. It's like a homeless bum coming up to me and saying, "You're broke." That's what they do every day. Like, I'm broke. Okay. So all my past, that doesn't matter, or what I own doesn't matter, what like how all my business acumen, the investments I have that could turn into fucking beyond existential, fucking, like, incomprehensible digits to y'all. Even what you make up couldn't come close to what I can make. But that doesn't exist. All these years I've been busting my ass working nonstop. Have I not worked nonstop?
Oh God, hell yeah.
Am I not working now?
You are.
I don't have a job, right?
No, you don't have a job, but you are.
I
working.
work for myself because this is my job, right?
Right. That's what I meant.
Right. So when I do what I do today, like go to the zoo and have fun, that's actually my job.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna really piss them off.
Right.
That's what y'all are not understanding. Like, I'm creating that environment, and that's all we want to do, right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Is create the environment where I get paid to have fun.
Exactly.
Like, I am the party, I am the fun, and I get paid to be me and do what I enjoy.
Right.
And I get paid to show my talents and display my talents and be the best at everything.
Right.
So I guess that's their worst nightmare.
Apparently so.
But yeah, other than that, like I said, I'm just like, I'm not gonna act like I never get upset or I never get angry. But again, this is the same thing that I explained to you. I mean, I'm not afraid to get angry at all. So I don't have any reason to be. Correct, honey?
Correct.
So,
Sorry.
No, you're good. So, like I said, like, my deal is when I got weird people doing really weird behavior, yeah, that throws me off a little bit. You know what I mean? That's really weird. It's really odd because it's not what y'all are trying to call it. It's not antagonizing. It's not any of that. It's some weirdo shit. And this is the reason why people get mad because I don't play people's games, especially psychos and pussies and cowards. So that's all I gotta say, man. Other than that, do you? I'm gonna do me. Nobody's gonna stop nothing I'm doing. Nobody's gonna stop me. Trust me. And that's it, man. I run the streets. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. I promise that. You feel me? So that's it. You know what I mean? Other than that, like I said, y'all know what it is, man. 530 on my wrist, 2,000 jewelry right there. On car lot. What? Mansion estate, billions in equity. Fucking stock investment over 70,000 shares. I'm about to build on that more. Fucking oil deal closing. I'm waiting to get my bonus. I mean, fucking, what am I not doing? I got some dough. You know what I mean? I don't got the amount of money at all that I used to have. I'm cool with that. I'm not all about money. You know? And when it comes to finances, I'll say it again. Equity's worth more than money. Always will be. I was after equity. I got it. So I'm good with that. You know what I mean? Money, I'm good at making money, man. You know, money gets made, it gets spent. Don't mean shit. Just a piece of paper. And that's it. You know, and I've seen more of it than anyone who's ever walked this planet, and I promise you that. So I'm pretty sure I could talk about it. All right. Stay mad, peasants. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm on top of the world and I win. That's right. Oh yeah, and I'm huge. Yeah, a lot bigger than you and a lot stronger.